If you always get ganked when playing mid lane, then you definitely need to check out these 4 anti-gank tips today. First, once the game reaches the 4-minute mark, the chances of the mid laner getting ganked increase dramatically. That's because as soon as the mid lane minion waves start to meet, a lot of players will subconsciously come to mid to farm, which often turns into a chaotic mid lane brawl. So if you position yourself too far forward at this time, it's very easy to get focused down by the enemy team. For example, take this situation. It looks safe, but if you look closely, you can't see anyone on the minimap. At this point, I suggest you stay away from the bushes, or else 5 guys might jump out at you in the next second. So before we clear the minions, we must take a look at the minimap. For example, in this situation, only the enemy Lubu is visible on the minimap. At this time, you need to be extra cautious. Let your teammates take vision first, then move closer to your teammates to clear the wave. If you don't have teammates helping you with vision, try not to rush to clear the minions. Wait a second or two, or wait until the minion wave is closer before clearing it. Second, in the mid to late game, as a mid laner, you need to learn when to sacrifice your teammates. For example, if the map is completely dark like this, don't rush to clear the wave. Use your abilities to check the bushes first. As the saying goes, better my teammate than me. The mid laner is a damage dealer, and getting ambushed can cause a huge setback for the team, so it's best to let your teammates go first. Even though my teammates have arrived this time, it's important to note that there are still no enemies visible on the map, so I choose to clear the way from the maximum distance using my abilities. I might miss out on some gold, but staying alive is the top priority. And just as expected, if I had taken even one more step forward, I would have ended up just like Moji. So we need to learn that whenever the enemy is missing, we should let our teammates go first. It might seem a bit selfish, but checking bushes was never the mid laner's job to begin with. Third point, after the mid lane minion wave is cleared, when you're rotating back to defend, you need to pay attention to the enemy jungler and mid laner. Many junglers and warriors like to hide in these bushes near the vision line, waiting for mid laners who are running back and forth for resources. At the same time, you also need to watch out for the enemy mid laner. If they haven't gone to support another lane and haven't shown up on the map, then they're definitely lying in wait for you. So at this time, you'd rather take a longer route than walk through the jungle or the river. Actually, a small number of people are aware of this, but they still take chances, hoping nothing will happen. Unless, like in this situation, the enemy mid laner has been killed and everyone else has shown themselves, then you can confidently walk through the river. Fourth, when it comes to teamfights in the mid to late game, make sure not to stand too close to your marksman, because the marksman is the easiest target for enemy skills. If you're too close, the enemy will hit both of you at once. Finally, here's a little tip. If you're really being targeted badly, remember that your team still has another carry. At this point, just turn on all chat and say, if you've got the guts, keep coming after me. Once our marksman is farmed up, you guys are done for. On the surface, this sounds like taunting, but in reality, it actually shifts their attention. Alright, that's it for this episode. If you found it helpful, remember to give it a like.